Welcome to our third app, 50 Days of React, Zero to Mastery series. So our today's app is a password app that takes user input and display messages, whether the password is weak, medium, or strong. So as I type, the password changes from medium to strong. Yeah, so it evaluates the length of the password and display the error message. So let's get into it. As usual, I'm going to create a folder for the password check application. So just name it password check. Then I will open Visual Studio Code. I'm going to install React using Vite. This should take a few minutes, then we can start our development. I will then run npm install to install the packages. This should also take a few minutes. So first, I'm going to delete the boilerplate codes. So just like before, I deleted that one. I'll just leave this one for styling. So for the first part, I want to export default. We want to create our component, app component that will house everything. So function, then curly braces, then we should have return. For now, let us just have div only. Hello. Just to test if our app is running smoothly, npm run dev. To view it, control click. Yeah, so it's running just fine. So let us proceed and create our password checker. So in the root folder, I'll create a folder by components to house our password component. Then create a file, password checker.jsx. So first, just export default. Or let's use another. So first, I'll just declare a function, password checker. Should have a return. For now, let's leave it empty. Let's have a semicolon over here. And have default. Export default password. So we are going to have then I'm going to have an input in this app. So the input should accept the password that the user is inputting. So input type password. Then it should have the value password. Have the value password. Then on change, there we'll place our function after writing it. So just for now, we just that, and we don't want to have this. We'll just close it. Then after this, we should have a key element just to check the password strength. So in this case, we are going to have key password strength. So before we proceed further, we want to create the various variables we'll be using in this application. So for one, we'll have password variable, then the strength, then we'll have a function to evaluate the strength of the password. So in this case, we're going to first create the two variables, then the function. We'll have const password, set password, then this should be equal to, should have use state, because the state of the password will be changing. Then const strength, next variable, set strength, use state, and should be an empty string. Then we are going to have the two functions that will handle the change and also to evaluate the strength of the password. So first we'll evaluate the strength of the password. So const evaluate password strength. Password strength. Then we are going to use arrow function to implement the functionality. So if password dot length is less than 8, what should we do? We should have the strength set. We should have the strength to weak, else if password strength password dot length is greater than or equal to 8, and password dot length is less than or equal to 12. What should we do? We should set the strength to medium. So set strength to medium, else set strength to strong. Let me expand just to have a visual of our code. Yeah, so you can now use the strength variable over here. Strength should be small cap just by convention. Strength. Yeah, then from after this we should evaluate the strength of the password. Just before that, we want to create the function that handle user input. So const handle password change equal to event arrow function, then set the password to the user input by having event dot target dot value. Then we should run also the evaluate password function over here. Evaluate password string. So that is basically it. So after that, we should use the handle password change over here. So before you modify, you can just look at our application if it is working. So first I will import the component here, password. Yeah. So it is over here, so you can test it. Yeah, so it changes to strong to medium, then weak. So let's improve on it. Before the input, I want to have h1 element, then we will evaluate strength is strictly equal to weak. What should be displayed? If we'll use the and, then have that the element to display password two shot. Then we can specify the style. Color should be red. Then I'm going to copy and paste this one 3 more times, 2 more times, Control V. Then check whether the strength is medium. The display color should be orange to display that warning. Then check for strong. The display color should be green. So let's check our so yeah, so our app is working just fine. This is what we wanted to implement.